Bubble hearth, baby, bubble hearth.
What is up? Posted all my stream links and all the discords that I post them in.
You can always do something fun, something exciting. You can say something like, Alexa, play Sweet Dreams of These, Volume 8.
Alexa, stop.
You found out about that too, huh, Sam?
Oh, shit.
I've done it to him several times when he's not even at the computer.
Nice.
Did it start playing at least?
Yeah, it started playing. Yeah.
Hysterical.
Did it do the volume? It did it all in one shot, did it?
I don't know. It was pretty quiet, but it did start playing it.
That's why you got to do the preemptive Alexa, volume 25 or 100%, and then hurry and say it after.
Yeah.
Volume 8 works as well.
I've since disconnected my phone from it, but I had a buddy that used to tell it to call my mom all the time, and I hate talking to my mom. And he would do it.
Hey, Koraz,
I'd
yeah,
go
putting in the
AFK
Moonwalker
for 3
work.
seconds, and I hear my mom on the phone.
Nice.
And most of the pulls on this boss have been finishing second in DPS that we know of.
So how'd you find out about it, Sam?
One of the guys was drunk that night and turned it on him when he went to go to get something to drink. I don't remember who it was, but they're like, "You want to hear something funny?" That was pretty funny. I mean, I laughed pretty hard. It was hard to do that key for a while.
Is there something about that song, Worm?
No, I just picked a random song.
Okay. It's like, that's a trigger song?
I did it to him with Nine Cat. I'm pretty sure both him and his wife was questioning what the fuck that one was.
All right, I screenshot something on my second monitor. Hang on.
Do we know if Quick is gonna be with us tonight?
Yeah, he is. He's in the middle of a.
Yep, that's
He's
boobies.
in the middle of something right now.
Because, of course, I post my stream link, and then right above it is just someone with big old titties. There's anime titties. Why the fuck not?
An achievement run there. They're joining right now.
Guild is stuck on council. I might regroup to another
What
guild.
do you need, Sam?
We've killed this boss
I
once.
think at the moment we're okay. Other than Alex, I assume Alex usually gets on right at 8. So.
Do you need Tico or no?
Oh yeah, we need Tico. Yeah, definitely. Need
Okay.
Tico.
But that's it.
It should be. There's
Alright,
Alex right there.
I had 2 people just in case, so I'll let them know that we're full.
Yeah, we've cleared this. We killed this boss once, so we had like multiple 1% wipes last night. So we're working on it. But
Trying to kill me.
my guild and the soundboards. So, I mean, like, technically, I guess, if you've killed Igira and you've already killed Volcoross, then you're one boss ahead of me, so I wouldn't suggest coming here if you're trying to push progress. Alright, so again, I'd like to just point out, what does it say at the very top? It says, royalty-free music for your streams. I've been using this for 3 days, and every single day my YouTube stream gets demonetized. I have a ticket in with them to see, like, if it's something they can fix, but we're gonna see.
We have all lock gates when I start summoning people. By chance.
I don't think the lock's here yet. No, I think it may just come
It makes it feel like everyone isn't all there. If that makes sense. Yeah, it does.
George's dad.
We're fighting
super quiet now.
a little bit of roster boss. A lot of the people in the guild run keys for gold, so I think they get burnt out for the week. Yeah, so
That's why there's a problem. You ain't got your ears on.
we're doing like some cheap carries for a bunch of friends on the server cluster. So like each of my last 2 Fridays I've spent just killing Farrak like 3 times. Well, last time it was twice. This week I think it's only gonna be once, thankfully. But yeah, spending like 2 hours on a Friday night killing bosses when you'd rather like
Either him or work.
like for me, I'd rather do some keys because like let me pull my Raider IO real quick.
Now the Warlock's in here.
Assist quick. I'll get the markers down for the outside.
Because like I'm close to 2,500 on all 3 specs and 3K overall, and spending.
Also, can you put a marker on me?
I reeled from BM background Christmas to Windwalker and haven't looked back. I played a lot of Hunter early in this patch, and it's just kind of fallen off as things have gone. I got 4-piece, and like survival's damage has fallen off. BM Hunter is still BM Hunter, even though Call of the Wild makes it a little more interesting to play. And I like marksmanship.
If you're
I
talking,
can't play it well.
can't
Like
hear you.
I screw up.
I was talking in rage. Who wants this PI?
I'll screw up the true shot window and it
Probably,
just crushes your damage.
Kirkoka.
And Campos, who are you PIing?
Well, if you're not doing Callaghan, I'll do Callaghan.
Oh,
Callaghan's not here.
Callaghan's not here.
Oh, well then
Thinner.
I'll give it to
So who are you doing?
the lock.
Okay.
Thinner, yeah.
Just want to make sure you're PIing the same person. So I'll get
Yeah.
Kuroko.
With too much stamp on Leonard Monk is a whole tap.
Mhm.
As tapped into Mistweaver, I don't think I'm getting enough for 20s with my trinkets for off spec.
Where do you get
So
Kirkoka
Mistweaver
from?
is
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how did you get Quifa?
I don't know how you say that name, man.
There's no F in there.
It's Karoka.
I'm not.
Corona.
he literally just said call him Q.
There you go.
Y'all been getting name lessons from Sam on the side when nobody's around or what?
Well, if I can't
A
say
lot
it,
of-
I come up with a different name. So I'd at least make a try, make a stab at it.
But Mistweaver is like
I mean, that was pretty close. Minus the F and the WIFA.
what eye level are you at with your Mistweaver set? And like what trinkets are you running? Because depending on the eye level, you don't really need good trinkets.
It's buff up.
So
Yeah, I'm just waiting
But,
for Campfire. Are you sending that or no?
I'm trying to. It's telling me I don't have the right necessary profession player. Just not have the right.
Let's do that for them. 5 minutes over, anyways. Get that break.
Because like I mean, I run
getting summons.
Tearstone and
Ryan was clicking on
Pips,
the damn
and like
thing.
Tearstone is like
Yeah, I
fine.
had it and his expired.
You're good. Like, Worm, click the damn thing. He's like,
I'm not good at using it. Like I need
Alex
to
has got one pending.
I need to-
Campus got one pending.
tack it in with my it's on a 2-minute
I'm
cooldown,
just
so I should be able to tack it in with my
And then
Celestial
you need,
and just
show that we go
get a
to,
Tearstone every other
Brittany
Celestial.
here as well. And I'll work on the markers. I'm already here, Zula. Thank you, though.
Actually, you're over there.
Oh, okay, yes. And over here.
I'm gonna leave that on because I keep
Blue is
testing it for
horrible.
quick.
Blue is bad. Blue goes away. Somewhere else. Go away, blue.
Yeah. Can somebody drop a mailbox by chance? Yeah, I've got one. I'll drop it right here. It's over here where I'm jumping
Thank
up
you.
and down.
That weak aura might be the most essential one we've used. Yeah, right. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty much a necessity on here because that will wipe us if that isn't followed. So
Like, I mean, if you're like 475 as a Mistweaver, like if you're playing it well, then you can heal 20s. I mean, like my bum ass is healing 21s and 22s, and I'm not even all that great of a Mistweaver player.
Can I switch a couple groups, or are they set?
Oh no, you can switch groups. I got it kind of ready, so
Group 2 is like the only one that probably needs to be left alone because that's
No, yeah, I saw that. I just want to spread out the healers like we normally.
473 is Mistweaver, Pips, and C-Star. Pips and C-Star are great, actually. C-Star is very, very good. I don't have it mine buffed up. I need to max it out.
I don't know.
And even then, against a 489 tier stone, it's probably not going to be as good. But yeah, just getting that intellect on a proc and burst, which is not bad for Mistweaver. Like that's a good Mistweaver trinket.
We're gonna start.
And then of course Pips is Pips.
And we do the Red X soak first.
Yeah,
right?
473. Like you have the gear for it. It's just going to be a matter of being comfortable with the damage that goes out.
So we do the Red X soak
particularly
first.
this week with it being fortified. Like Everbloom kind of sucks. Fall kind of sucks.
So that'll be group 2.
Rise kind of sucks for trash just because they've got some sections of trash that are just god awful.
Then when it gets to 100 energy the next time, it will be Star.
Oh, you've never healed before? Well, then don't stress, dude. Like,
and then
you're gonna learn it.
The last soak will be Purple Diamond.
Shameless self-plug. Go check out the Mistweaver video I did. A lot of that information that I did on that video is still relevant.
So the big part of this thing is we set the weak aura. It's pretty well.
But like really with
requirement on this, it is going to when Spears comes out, it's going to say left, right, or back, right?
Center, I think.
Is it center or back? I don't
Middle?
remember.
I think it says middle.
Okay, it might be middle.
Let me turn this down.
So basically, if you are left, if it says left, you get on the condom. Not the condom.
No.
Left is moon. Sorry. Left is moon.
There you go.
The right.
Never healed before. But yeah, like the biggest thing with Mistweaver in keys is
anything other than those two.
Phalanx Stomp as much as humanly possible because that's what activates your ancient teachings.
You stack on the other person that's in that area. So you have 2 in that zone. If you do
Yeah, I mean you can't prevent stupid. Like sometimes they get it. Like I've even told my, like they get off. Fuck, I died. And I'm like, I had to make a choice, me or you, you know. And it is what it is. But with Mistweaver Mythic Plus, like the biggest thing is like Phalanx Stomp, so that you can keep your ancient teachings activated and try to stand in it. I know Sanguine Week, it's kind of tough. Renewing Mist, everything. Like if you play it right, you should have long Renewing Mist timers on everybody in a 5-man group to the point that you're sitting on 2 charges of Renewing Mist. Rising Sun Kick always on cooldown, and then just spin and crane kick everything for damage with Ancient Teachings up, and then you Vivify Cleave as needed. And then use Chi-Ji and Revival and things like that for big damage periods. So you just kind of have to learn damage patterns.
You're going to get out of group, but you don't have to go real far. I wouldn't go past the weapons. I wouldn't go past this ring. I mean, this is about as far out. I have the Red X on right now. This is about as far out as I would.
Doing most of 18 since Mistweaver, I mean, that's still respectable, considering you've never healed.
Somewhere around 6 orbs out of you. They're going to go sailing across the room.
Like, to be real, I healed a little bit in Shadowlands, and then
I do a nasty dot to get
just to get 2k, which back then was a big deal for me.
With all the mechanics that are going
and I was intending on playing Windwalker tank this patch until this guild came to me and were like, yo, we lost a healer, we need someone to fill, can you do it? And I was like, yeah, I can play Mistweaver.
So we'll get the tank soak.
I was only half lying at the time.
We'll also get the purple one, which is the jumping around.
I was honest about the fact that I'd never raid healed.
Slam the ground, do a lot of damage. So when that happens, make sure that you make sure
just get some good repetition in and you'll be all right.
Use defensives when he's jumping around because it does an AoE raid-wide damage every time he jumps and lands. It's just part of that phase of that mechanic. And then again, odd groups are going to soak with the tank.
Jeez,
on that mechanic.
I still have Mistweaver score out there. Jesus Christ, I need to rise this week.
Everybody.
Okay, I had to fall. I need to do some healing.
It's a unique situation where it doesn't seem to do anything to you if you soak it a second time.
Okay, but Wrestler Druid in Season 1 of Shadowlands was, like, not good. It was not a good spec. It just played really poorly. Because basically it was, you
it takes away from the.
If you had Convoke, you could survive damage, the damage that was coming out of Prideful. If you didn't have Convoke, then you're fucked.
So it's definitely odd groups the first.
When Prideful, especially as you get into higher keys. Like, Resto Druid is a spec that requires you to be, like, proactive the entire time. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind, and then when big damage comes out, you struggle to heal it up because you don't have all that stuff rolling with you. Like, if you've never healed before, like, Resto Druid, Disc Priest, and Holy Paladin are, like, the 3 worst healers to play. Because all 3 of those healers are super proactive and require, like, knowledge of damage patterns. And knowing damage patterns as a healer and damage patterns as a DPS and tank is very, very different. Give Resto a try, it would be fun, they said. You sure they didn't mean Resto Shaman?
If we can get past that.
Like, Holy Priest, Resto Shaman are probably, I would say, the 2 easiest healers to kind of pick up healing on. Mistweaver, like,
the big piece of this whole thing
is, I'd say, like, medium difficulty. There's a bunch of little things that you can do to min-max it, and, like, the best Mistweavers like Megaset and Abolito and a few others really know how to, like, min-max every little detail. But it takes some practice to get Mistweaver down, especially if you're going into fist weaving and you've never played a style like that. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
Be prepared for that and listen for that. The other thing is some of the stuff that we saw last week, and I think it's from people being tired. The swirlies that are out when he comes out, when he is we're choosing a weapon, he fires out these swirlies on the ground. Get out of them. It'll almost one-shot a tank. It will one-shot you. We had some people get hit with those last week. It's an easy mechanic that we just can't have people die into. We can't waste a B-res on someone not getting out of a swirly. So, anybody have any questions for me?
How was your day?
We do not want to go into that.
How was your last night at 12?
So bad?
Yeah.
It was bad?
I'm on call.
Are we?
So that can answer all that
Are we?
stuff. What's up?
Are we getting potion?
Farm is not here.
Yeah, what the fuck did you do with my dad?
He is watching your brother in his very last performance in Swim Meet tonight.
I have corruptings and ultimate powers.
Okay.
All that stuff. That's part about Resto Shaman more bursty. Think we'll stick with Monk until the war within.
I just have a
That is also the most fun I've had in years. Dude, Monk is like underratedly fun right now.
Upok, the mage.
So you guys can open and trade with the mage. I have a skull marker on him right now. So if you guys need potions, open up with him. Tell him which one you need. For those who have joined us tonight, I have Vantis runes for this boss. So if you want to come open trade with me, I'll give you one of those. And I have the red X on my head.
I almost got 3,000 gold for free. I always get KSCM and AA to see his hunter, then quit for a long ass time until I get drawn to mindless alts. I'm very bad about alt. Like, just this patch, I've geared up Hunter to 470,
Sin and
DK to like 460, Warlock to 455, and I'm working on leveling a Shaman because like the Shaman community as a whole like somehow managed to hide the fact that their DPS specs are fun. And I want to learn another healer, and Resto Shaman's like the only one I haven't really tried. Like, I'm not a big fan of Priest. Evoker, like, the range thing kills me, even though I play a melee healer, so it, like, shouldn't be a bother. I just can't do the same things there. Holy Paladin just feels awful to play. I don't know how quick and others do it. And Resto Druid, it's fine, I can play it. I'm just not, like, whatever about it. Played a bit of Shroud when it was OP, but wasn't in depth with melee. Survival Hunter. I have a weird hot take about Survival Hunter because I think Survival Hunter right now is actually kind of in the best state that it's ever been. Because I think Blizzard is finally starting to understand like what identity they want Survival Hunter to have, and they've made some pretty cool tier sets out of it. Like I know they're getting the season 1 single target mongoose bite tier set because it's a desperate plea to make the mastery feel viable, and they desperately need a new mastery. But like this Fury of the Eagle tier set that they have right now, combined with some of the bomb gameplay into like Mongoose Bite and Mongoose Fury windows not being as important, to the point that even in some sims, you don't take Mongoose Bite, even in single target, you just Raptor Strike, which is weird to me. There, but I mean, it needs a new mastery desperately, and Spearhead and Coordinated Assault are kind of really poor cooldowns. So there's still like a lot of room for growth, but I think they're finally starting to figure out a core identity for survival. Up until probably the last patch, I was of the opinion that survival should have gone back to being a range spec, or make it a dual wield spec.
Oh man, a warlock that doesn't sigh at you for asking for it.
Right. Nobody got my joke about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Raphael uses a sigh.
I got it. I saw it.
I know.
Most of these kids.
Did Mistweaver and Windwalker tier sets win vote wise? Mistweaver got season 3. I don't think there was another choice for it. Windwalker got season 1, basically because it was a protest vote.
Guy that lost his ear.
I'm registering. Sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Because the season 2 tier set was garbage. I also don't like this season tier set.
2, 1.
Spears are coming right away.
Got back vacation this week. Nice. Where'd you head on vacation? Oregon fights got delayed, canceled. Yeah.
One coming through group. Another one coming through group.
Move in for Spears.
Middle.
Sorry, died on the jump. Forgot to defensive.
I only got here last week. Jesus.
It's the first 2 cards. Watch the orbs. Watch the orbs. Another one's coming through group. Watch it.
Spears coming.
Group 3 and Zeus will have to soak.
Left.
We got 4 dead. Okay, let's just go. Everybody looks back on these. Stop healing. Stop Hey, Worm's got a rose, so just you don't have to release.
That's the best one yet for him.
Reprogging with some replacement players. With subs. So yeah, so we're missing our top hunter. We're missing our
Don't have that first round clean. We're just about
top
to start
warlock.
the second phase.
So Tico's in, Sinar is in,
when we lose people and don't
and Queric is in. Oh, and we're missing one of our better rep paladins because your computer went boom.
Near the end of
I think quite literally was on fire. I don't remember.
You notice your debuffs counting down and you're not
So we had some 1% wipes on Tuesday. I have to link the logs in our Discord duel.
Because it does a lot of damage if it naturally comes off.
But yeah, we had a bunch of 1% wipes or like sub 5% wipes on Tuesday, so we haven't actually gotten it. And even then, I think that was like probably a lucky kill. And this one, we're trying to get back into
like a, every once in a while.
Still, it's like still progress, even though we've killed the boss.
Yeah. So sometimes it seems like if my health isn't great,
don't need logs to know your trash. That's true.
You know, popping.
Although I was doing quite well on this pull because blackout kick and
dealing with
fucking dumb.
Just the orbs, but then all of a sudden, Umbral Destruction gets me when I'm kind of low. Worth a defensive there just in case, I suppose.
Yeah. Especially if you've got Heartstopper, I would absolutely use defenses when he's about to do the tank smash. It's the dangerous time.
I'm also like 20 eye levels higher. I've been playing consistently.
Yeah, I know it's good for the.
Have most of my best gear now,
about the,
and like I still have some room left because I could technically grab Shadow Flame patches on like this and like bracers or get it on a cloak.
That's timed completely in line with orbs too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like yeah, I kind of expect to do more DPS than you because
mage buff, druid buff.
Like I've got all of that going for me. Like if you were in most of your best gear at this point, I think you would probably be smoking me.
No, cousin, give it to me.
Oh, and also our Shadow Priest right now, Kampa, he's a healer playing off spec.
You don't know my life.
4, 3,
Yeah, you don't know about demon hunters.
1.
Elune's mercy cannot reach you here.
Spear's coming.
Nourishes me.
Keep going. There you go.
Dodge. Group 2 in myself, so
I forge ruin.
Sure, dodging the swirlers.
What's that? 465-ish? Like yeah, so like that 20 eye levels worth of intellect first, you know, is gonna make a big difference. So like if you've been putting in the same level of like effort that I've been putting in and playing as consistently as I have, like I have no doubt you would be smoking me in DPS overall right now. What the fuck?
new spears are coming.
You did just get a buff.
Should I pop her or are we gonna wipe?
That's watch it.
How'd we lose 5?
I accidentally walked into an orb.
I got killed by humble destruction for 514,000.
Torn asunder!
Yeah, it does a lot, but as long as you're high, like you shouldn't be low health at that point.
Blistering skewer!
I think it's the timing of like trying to decide when you want to heal yourself off, and if while you're waiting for the right time, it hits. Although for me, I realize now it doesn't matter. I just, yeah, anti-magic shell. I should never have problems with this phase again.
Alex, are you able to cloak that off or not?
He was low with the Heartstopper, so I'm not sure how that happens.
I can cloak it off. The issue was I was right on top of Campo. Like we literally were running on top of each other the whole way.
That's why you guys were both so low. Okay.
Yeah. Got healed off or something.
And I was like shit, and I would strafe left, he would straight left, and then I would strafe right, and he would strafe right. It was just a fucking mess.
Damn grocery store effect.
That's why I was like, me and Campo had the same brain for a second there.
Well, we're getting some practices in, so it's.
Because that's typically what I do. I just run as far as I can to the back, and then cloak, and then sprint back.
All right. Recheck. A warrior buff, please, after you get done eating, and tree buff. Augment runes.
Oh, Corez, if you're still around, fun Windwalker fact, if you're sitting there waiting, you just spam Expel Harm on cooldown. You can start a fight if they're sitting here forever. You can start a fight at full chi.
Alright.
Because chi degrades after 20 seconds of no actions. And it has a 15-second cooldown.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your aspects will not save you! Torn asunder!
New spears.
Blistering skewer! Torn asunder! Your torment begins!
Yeah, I can do the same with Halo. Get that first Devouring Plague up sooner. Nice. I mean, generally starting a fight at full chi doesn't do anything for Windwalker because you're generally kicking Serenity off on pull most fights anyways. Like, it's only going to be useful-ish on, like, that mechanic in particular is really only useful on Smolderon. Because you generally don't pop cooldowns on Smolderon on pull.
Give in to agony!
I hate hearing that sound anymore. Like,
One's coming down the middle, you got.
Switch up. You took it.
Blistering skewer!
two healed off, so like, let's go this.
What? What? Got all the spears dropped in the center.
Rip free your heart!
And guys, y'all don't have to run out to like Orgrimmar. You just got to get out, you know, a decent away. But you don't have to go to Orgrimmar with the damn thing.
Your place is under my
Place
heel.
orcs. So again the you can see the silver ring separating the star and the purple diamond side of the room. That dark gray area. Don't go beyond that. That's for the sides. Yeah, this gray area here, I have the red X on me. I don't go past this. You don't have to go even to the weapon. Just right here is a good spot, so the healers can still heal you. And then for out here, you know, probably to this weapon is probably good. You don't have to go really. I mean, Alex goes way out because he can shapeshift his off, and that's perfectly fine. And then on the same on the left side.
Oh, 460 something check. I saw that you logged in. Grab water.
Anything further than that, you risk the healers not being able to reach you and having it count down and do damage to you. Make sure you have lock crops and stuff.
And yeah, if you're almost at 0 and you haven't used the health stone or health pot, absolutely start popping those in at like 1 second left, because it does a lot of damage if it goes off.
Forgot I finished off this shit.
So, if you have healing ability, you can heal yourself and knock it off. Lock rocks knock it off as well. At least gets it pretty close. Rastrasa, don't forget to eat. Druid buff, please.
Yeah, I am 485 right now. We have to do LFR Mythic, so no bulk casual light. Yeah, well, fun. I mean,
Are we not taking durability damage?
you're not taking it serious, so.
I am.
It's still at 98%. That's weird.
Are your items indestructible?
No. Oh, I'm not going to complain. Cost me a fortune normally.
I mean, I still technically need to do one more, so I can get a
Graha, let us
20 on it.
I'm ready, sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your aspects will not save you. Torn asunder.
Left.
So just coming up here.
Torn asunder. Your torment begins.
Oh no.
Let's get him down.
Left.
Need some practice into the next wave, so we might as well push at this point.
It's group 3 and it's the tank slip right side.
The realm of suffering awaits!
Okay, I'm changing it up. Groups 1 and 2 are going to soak first because we have a lot of
Right.
groups dead. Groups 1 and 2 will soak first.
Get these spears down quickly.
Groups 1 as you stand in.
Personals here. Hurts a lot. Pull him right there. Pull him right here. Kill anybody.
Spears.
Blistering skewer!
Everybody in stand.
Hey! Gushing lacerations!
Personals. Got a Balrose.
Hey! Nourishes me!
I'd rather use spears.
Spears down.
Am I taking this res now?
Yep. Yep, taking it.
Nourishes me!
Frontal. So we need group 4 and
Your torment begins!
Need me, so?
maybe.
The realm of suffering awaits!
Spears down.
Blistering skewer!
It's too high. It needs to be in the teens right now, or in the 20s.
Rip free your heart!
More DPS dead almost.
Jones.
Back up.
Right.
Crap!
At this point in time, I just wipe it. At this point, wipe it.
It's 30% increase.
Give in to agony!
So, based on what we have and what we had down, we know that we can kill this thing. So, having 5 people dead for 60% of that fight is why we don't have the percentage to do it. Was that Demon that joined? Demon, you're switching out tonight, right? Somebody. And I do want to thank all the people who are coming in and helping us tonight fill the spots of the people that were not able to make it. So definitely, it's definitely appreciated. I think everybody in here would all agree that it's an awesome thing that Tico, you're able to come over, and all the people from our guild were able to come in and help fill so many spots at the last minute. So thank you guys very much.
Oh,
Jesus.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You're good with staying for a while? Yeah. We'll pull Demon in. Oh, you have to leave, Q? Well, you're welcome to stay if you want to keep running with us for tonight.
This freaking Streamlabs music is a source.
20-minute break for you, Alyssa. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, fine.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You left the right group before I could say it, but hugs Alyssa.
Let's get Demon 7. Big thing on this right now is we cannot have any deaths in phase 1, which you guys can see there how it stacks. Our goal when we soak the final weapon is to be around 15% health, and I think we can get the boss down for that last burn phase. So that's what our goal is. When we got to that burn phase, we were at 30% health. Our no, maybe it was 25%, but it was pretty high. We finished with 17%. Demon, where are you at?
When am I getting disco pings?
There you go, sir. Everybody's using potions of ultimate power, correct? Everybody's got them. Does anybody not have them?
I doesn't have any.
Which
Well,
makes
actually,
me-
I have crappy ones, so never mind. I do have some.
Okay. If anybody doesn't have them, you can open trade with me. I got the Redex on me, and I can give you to you. That was Zoosh, right? That didn't have.
Yeah, I got 10.
2-star, 1-star.
1 star. I was gonna say, do you need some of mine? What's going on? Nice.
Guess I should turn this back up.
And then
Just a smidge.
You when you did it, you did they did the spears. So you have the weak core touch you left, right, or middle. Okay. Then we should be good then. Alright. Everybody's ready? Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your aspects will not
Up.
save you.
Left.
Spears and then soak.
Dodge. There's 2 in myself.
Dodge the swirlies on the ground.
New spears in 2 seconds.
Give in to agony.
Orbs, watch the orbs, watch the orbs. Orbs coming through. Spears and the heart stoppers again.
Rip free your heart.
You're here, number on your shield. Watch the orbs coming through group. Coming through group. Looks like we're good. One more coming through group.
New spears are coming in 3 seconds. Go.
This is great burn phase. We got a burn phase until we have to soak. So burn, burn, burn. Just spears and burn.
Dodge.
Good job handling that spear overlap killers.
That's the tank.
So yellow.
Ouch.
A realm of suffering awaits.
Don't know about restoring.
No. 1. Odd groups are soaking, tank soaking first.
Nourishes me.
Spears first, though.
Odd groups soak.
Field time.
Gushing lacerations.
New spears coming now.
Hey, nourishes me.
Everybody can soak.
Choke on your scream.
get him up.
shield?
Get the. He's dead. I already did the shield.
Dashing lacerations.
Don't take that, don't take that.
Your spears now.
I play the boss in a little bit different place. Okay, there's a big push phase here before we have to do the third weapon.
Second potion, sorry.
Blistering skewer. Torn asunder.
Is it 100%? This is group 4.
Four nozzle.
You need me.
And tank, yep.
Alright, okay.
Your torment begins. A realm of suffering awaits.
Let's do the mechanics. We got this.
Your spears. 3 seconds.
Blistering skewer.
Heartstopper's coming out and he's going to jump, so let's get the spears down.
Rip free your
He's
heart.
about to start jumping, so let's get the spears down. That last spear. Heartstopper's going out. Personal CDs here. Dodge orbs. Kill the boss. Kill the boss.
Nice.
Holy fucking shit.
Congrats to those that missed it last week getting it this week.
Her screams were beginning to bore me.
The dream is besieged by flame.
It feels good to get that boss down.
The druids of the flame have redirected the temple's focus
Alright, now we
to
can wipe, guys.
Shadowlands.
Wish my bracers weren't one of my embellishment places.
With their power, we can
Yeah,
reach
those
the
bracers.
Those are nice bracers, shit.
Yeah, they dropped last week too.
I have opened the
With
dream
leech
ways
and
for
a
you.
socket.
Tread carefully. The creatures within are not welcoming to mortals.
The Emerald Dream will serve as fuel for the Firelands!
Smolderon dares to claim this realm as his own?
Oh, really?
We'll
I don't know.
stop him.
Alex, why would say that? Sure, the flames get interrupted.
The thing I just forgot, I don't have an interrupt in this build.
Well, that's why there's a lot of other people that can interrupt.
I still hit it out of habit.
Yeah, what's on that key that you're hitting instead?
Nothing, because I leave it bound to interrupt.
That's such muscle memory, I don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to fuck up the muscle memory, so.
See, I was smart. Mine is bound to tilde for interrupt on classes that have interrupts. It's a don't. It's a shapeshift.
Build those movement abilities for me.
I'm about to put you in the line of fire, bro.
Do it.
On builds where you don't have it, you should put a macro there that just yells at the mob to stop cast. That's a good one.
That's a really good one. Is that your LFR keyboard?
It's his LFR
I
macro.
was just about to ask that.
That is 100% an LFR macro.
Does it 6 times. It's great.
Hey, so
I
like,
like it.
can we get demon permanently?
Can we what?
Can we have demon permanently?
That's
I
what I
can't
like.
even speak. Permanently?
What's up the other?
Is there still another crew?
Yeah, they're still around. Yeah, you think
He is a supporter, not a full-time member. And we are okay with that.
I was buffing him throughout that fight and instantly breaked another 10k. Easy.
I don't even know what the... I'm gonna pull the fucking log.
Fire has a voracious
I'm
appetite,
super glad that our
but
two
it
groups work so
pales
well
in
together. So
comparison to
it's
the
awesome.
hunger of Volcoross.
We truly did not have that.
Oh, I finished third. That was the top DPS of everyone that's a regular on my raid team. I don't know what to think about that.
Alright, so while we're killing this trash here, there's only one real mechanic that's different here. So there are going to be rings that are going to get put on people. And remember before, oh man, Worm, you're looking like a pancake there. You feeling all right?
You could call him a flatworm now.
I gripped.
You tried to troll me.
I gripped
Flatworms.
Cody right. Not him.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
They say Karma's a bitch.
Oh, we still got ads over here, guys, before you go to the side. Alright, so remember when you do this on Heroic, there's a ring around people and you get out of group, right? So that mechanic is still there. You get out of group, but it is going to do a countdown. And somebody else has to go into that circle and soak with you when it comes up and says soak. A couple things that you... we're going to give you the weak aura here shortly. And what we need is you have to make sure you have chat bubbles turned on so that people can see it. Ooh, that's a good one.
I've got it in my chat bar for when we kill all the trash so people can see it through the after the loot's done.
You will serve as a suitable snack.
You appreciate you coming around.
Group setup. We're in a queue is about to expire. Yeah, appreciate it, Q. Yep, thank you very much for coming in at such short notice. Really, really appreciate it. Let's do this before we do a pull or anything. It is 9 o'clock. Let's do a break.
One shot incoming.
Let's have a few
I mean,
minutes of
like,
mental
we
rest
did,
before
what,
we
3 pulls on this
grab
boss,
our
and we've got him to, like, 44%.
She said it would be okay if I found somebody else to help Phil, unless you have somebody.
Nope.
I have a DK or a hunter. Do you have a preference on that?
I mean, we are missing the Hunter's Mark buff.
We are, yes, we are missing the hunter. So hunter would be
Okay.
best.
Let me see if I can find him.
I'll do a 10-minute break then, since we're working on getting somebody.
10-minute break. Pull out a nut.
So we're gonna brag about our log a little bit. As soon as I pull it. Nope, that's my Raider IO. Still shit. I'm also gonna change this music. This music's fucking terrible.
Hey, Snar, was that WeakWire working for you, by the way?
Let's see how bad the rock channel is. Okay, it's fucking garbage. Get this shit out of here. I'm gonna really demonetize my streams on YouTube. Because, just for the fucking kick of it, we're doing Tropical Freeze. I want some fucking Donkey Kong music. Dark Q Red, there it is. Oh, let me do this. This is my commission check. So we take some free money. Also, I interviewed a guy today that if the client interviews and hires him, I get a $1,000 bonus. So we're rooting for that. So in the span of a week, and I still have one more day to have something royally fuck up. In the span of a week, I've had to give testimony to the legal team. As well as potentially have an opportunity to make an extra $1,000. Because if I place a guy on a certain job, I get a bonus equal to 20% of his base salary.
Tigo, are you there?
Yes.
You don't have Cog's texts, do you?
Oh,
you just replied. You just replied. So.
I was gonna say, just shoot him a message.
Yeah. I did. He wasn't replying, but then.
Yeah, it takes a minute usually.
Two fists, one hole. I was just saying I only have one butthole, so now I got two.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Alright, getting distracted. Let me deposit this check.
I would No, that's not something I would do.
Well, priests don't have Jester, but he does.
I was gonna say, yeah, we should have that.
Oh, but he's dead, so it must have been dead for not life.
How did you just?
Sorry, I'm trying to do banking math. Should be alright if I do. Should do that number.
I popped over to another Discord
Why is it gotta be me?
because you're the only one that can. Well, I guess Tampa could have linked to me, but he doesn't mess with me.
You gotta watch out for that camper.
Like if it wasn't for the fact that wipe everybody out, so,
I also hear Death Knights with Swamp Blast. But there are more suspects.
yeah, it was. No bullshit. It was worm. I know it was him.
Frankly, that's a skill issue.
Oh, I can actually put you in the lava. Interesting.
He's trying to kill me.
Cog, here's Reclear, you want for this one? The only change in Mythic is these little red circles that go on a couple people after they expire. They turn into soaks. So group 4, which you're in, will soak the back one. You're gonna have a melee one, range one, will soak the range one. It'll happen 3 times between big soaks.
Oh, Jor, congratulations, you retook your 100 spot for Igira damage.
Damn straight I did.
That's fucking what?
Yes, sir.
And Sinar with the 91 parse. GG's, dude.
I told people that you had that number the other day, and they were like, "Oh no, he's not cat weaving." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure he's cat weaving." They're like, "Oh, that's a lost art."
Look at healing parsons? Alright, hang on. Look at healing parsons, give me just a sec.
They're willing to pay, what is it, 6 fucking talent points to get 2% versatility?
Youth, congrats on the 100 parse for healing.
Lots of work.
I was making sure people are back. Ready, chicken?
I got back here just in time.
Can someone res Bruce Reed?
What's it he's down for? So I set up a melee and a range group, but for group 3, I was trying to keep it for the Og group. So, Miss and Lorax, you can go in the melee soak, and Azula and myself will go in the range soak on our sides. On the left side.
And everybody's got that weak order.
Alex and I's dream come true. We get to be hand in hand while doing something together.
Then the only person on the right side who's a melee is Riss. I had to put a melee going in the back group. So if you could try and soak the range soak, it would be helpful. Range soak people, if we cannot go all the way to the back, it would probably help him not be out of range.
Yeah, I mean the boss has got a pretty good big melee hitbox, so don't be too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't be like up against the lava soaking that stuff. That's probably just a good piece of advice in general for this fight.
Last time I was in here, Camp was trying to kill me. And he succeeded.
That why you made that taunt thing?
No, but I could use that. So.
Hey, I prefer your actual voice yelling at me than
Lexi got patted this year.
Put some shit together.
Tico, Warwick.
Yes, I'm logging.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, sorry, I got knocked off for some.
That's not the one I remember, but that is the. I posted the Game of Thrones, one of the Game of Thrones Force memes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was referencing that. I'm only on season 1 right now, so so far it's so much fun.
Once you get to like season 4, just stop watching. Because you'll
What?
just get more disappointed.
You have to get to the red wedding episode, and then you can be done.
Everyone says the same thing.
I don't know. I love the whole thing. I think you should watch all of it.
So there's no count for your taste.
I've already checked it again. Oops, that's on the right timer.
Yeah, the first 3 seasons are like the greatest 3 seasons of TV ever.
What? I think I missed. What's the soaking strategy again? I was just reading Mythic Trap, and they've got groups of 5, one soaking ranged, one soaking
Correct.
melee. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. So you're in group 2, so on the right side you're soaking the front soak.
Okay, cool.
Whoever's got those circles organize them so one's in front, one's behind. Obviously, if you're, I think it's supposed to pick a melee in the range. If it
I
for some
love
reason
these
doesn't,
healing
just make sure
parses
you don't do that,
because
but
like you could tell
melee,
like
obviously,
everyone that could heal themselves was.
Yeah, I should always pick one melee and one range.
So group 1 is melee
Like he
soak.
got so much healing off a
range soak,
barrier.
but we are switching Miss and Lorax for myself and Azula. And then group 2 is the melee soak. Group 4 is the range soak.
What the fuck did
So
Euland's
Amelia
Grace
said something
do?
about when it-
No, you wait.
Oh, that's my shield.
If you go in there
That
beforehand,
took me a
you'll
second.
You'll take the damage. It's the same circle as in the other difficulties, so it does damage to people around it. But then when it expires, it turns into a soak.
Interesting.
Okay.
And your Reclear will count down to that.
As long as you have chat bubbles enabled, it'll count down and it'll say soak.
And that debuff is Coiling Flames. The other circle you might get, we're just supposed to bait next to existing fire. Volcanic Disgorge.
Alright, I'm back.
So no, I think it's in default Blizzard options. I think it's in social somewhere. I'm looking for it.
Well, now we have to reset my cooldown.
Why is that?
I used it all on you just now.
I think everybody's back, right?
Yeah.
I think Sam was still left out, not going into the lava or something there.
I got some better ones when I got my enchant.
Thank you, sir. Everybody's ready. Odd groups are going left. So you heard what Quick said. Everything on this fight is exactly the same, other than that soak. And I think everything kind of happens a little bit faster. I think the lava comes out of the tentacles just a little bit faster, but it's the same fight. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the circle, so organize them. Back.
What's the tentacle?
Soaking in 1 second. Soak now.
I screwed that up. I was soaking the whole time to figure out how it's done.
Always go further outside. Soak now. So everybody's on the same page. If you get a tentacle thing, also soak in 2 seconds. Soak.
This is terrible.
Soak now. Big soak.
Drop my shield.
Spirit link on the left side. Stand in the spirit link.
Yeah, I forgot to, I fat fingered mine earlier.
Watch the flame. Soaking 1 second.
Oh.
Soak now.
Damn.
Res somebody on that side.
Which guy's your healer? Both healers.
So?
dead.
Soak now. 1 second. Big soaks.
On the plus side, you guys have darkness. Right now's a good time to use it.
Soaking in 1 second. Now soak. Move left. Flipping.
We'll pull something while I'm laying here dead.
Soaking in 2 seconds. Now.
Zeus down.
Soaking now. Big soaks.
Shield on this one?
Pull will jump us into the top 10, it looks like.
Yeah.
Go ahead and wipe it up.
So what I was saying is that just so that everybody's on the same page, always move in the same direction if you get any mechanic over top of you, like the tail thing coming up. If that tail goes over you, if we're on the left side, we're always going left. So move left with the soak circle. Or if you get a swirly on you, move left. So that we all know that. If you're on the right side, always move to the right. Just inch to the right, inch to the right, so that everybody is on the same page, knowing where you're going to go. That way nobody moves out of the soak. And then you can always come back and fill in after the soak, like once it's cleared off of everybody, it's fine. But when it's getting to where everybody's soaking, just come in that direction.
And be mindful about, like, if you have the flame circle, like, I think it might be a good idea if you have the flame circle, unless you have to move for, like, tentacles, it's good for them to stand still and let everyone else move around you. Just because, like, I died there because someone with the circle ran onto me early, and it killed me.
Yeah, mostly it's like getting placed, trying to stand still, unless you have to move for it.
Question. The soaks are they're gonna be going on non-stop.
Yeah, 3 times between big soaks.
It's all good warm up. It's just like, oh shit.
You're probably gonna have to come closer to some of us. I didn't get that.
Yeah, these dance steps are not that bad. Snoop, but I wonder if they design Mythic fights first and then work their way backward to these years.
No, it's not. We're resin now.
What's the beams that are coming out of the boss that's hitting everybody? First one I think we can heal through. The second one is after the soak.
The Serpent's Fury?
Say Serpent Fury? It's not even.
That's the big AoE.
Yeah, it's not even a
It is.
Doing some Volcoross Prog. So we've done 3 pulls, best 33%. Like, this thing is going to die pretty quickly.
It sounded like that to me, I swear.
Oh, there is a Mythic interaction with that. No, that's the other thing. Why is it under Serpent's Fury?
That's weird.
It's different organized interaction. But
yeah, it is. So anyway, the first one I think the healer's arrow can. It's not too really bad. Second one I'm dropping shield on the side, on the left side. So the first one happens at the beginning of the fight when we have hero and stuff up, and then we do our soak, and then after the big soak, I'll drop the shield for that one. The third one that comes out after the second soak that we do, there's a demon hunter on each side, right? Yeah, so that would be darkness at that on that point in time. Obviously, healing who up darkness, and then the fourth soak, I'll go to shield again, and Nim will go to shield on his again. So that's the pattern that we'll go in for right now.
Okay, so
the darkness is the second soak, the third time that ability comes out.
And just make sure, like, for the shields near the end of the Serpent Fury cast, that we're spreading out again, because the two will come up before the end of it, and there's a lot of damage. So just kind of before the end of it, move on.
So I'm basically just doing Flightstone gathering now, so that I can quickly throw gear at my shaman when I get it in this thing.
First or third?
We are. It's after the first soak, so it's the second serpent fury. So it's after the first soak. That's what it is. After the first soak, you have to wait.
After the
4
first
seconds before it goes.
First big soak.
Yeah, after the first big soak. Do ours, and then the demon hunters will do after the next big soak, and then you and I will be up for the third big soak. So we do the third big soak, and then we have ours up for that one.
Cool.
So we should be able to rotate all the way across like that. Alright, ready checking? I hope so. Here we go.
I really should update all my Twitch panels and shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the tentacle?
So now,
Same side tentacle, watch out.
so
What's the tentacle?
so now,
Next up should be coming out.
big soak.
This is going to be the Death Knight Shield.
Stand on the shield and spin. Do that. So soon. Now.
Watch the tentacle.
So.
Our side.
So soon. Now. Big source.
Okay, after this one will be the Demon Hunters. We don't have Demon Hunter.
I'm on here for this side then, the left side.
Triple south, triple south.
Watch tentacle.
So soon. Now. So soon.
Damn it.
Yeah, give me a little bit more room.
So soon. No. Big soaps. No.
What do you got that shield?
We're not gonna make it.
Spread out.
Come together. Everybody.
Come together.
Soaps are coming soon. Cool. Soap now.
Made it to the end game.
I got this. I got this.
I believe in you.
I don't got this.
That happens. I mean, we're all learning to fight.
Need more deeps. Yeah, we'd lost like 6 people. Like Demon got lost. Tikal, Grahala, Nemron, Youth.
Hey, don't waste it as your location you need it during the fight.
No.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I won't. I just want to apologize. I caused a couple deaths there. I started running over because I thought the soak had started and had not quite yet.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing we're figuring out. I've died twice now to the big lava blobs that come right up from under the tail. It's like we'll be all clustered there together, dealing with the mechanic, and bam, there's the tail. I don't know how to think about that differently.
If you have the K's weak aura, I have every soak called out. When it says like soak in 4 seconds or whatever, what it means is that you have to be standing there fighting for 4 seconds.
Yeah, we lost like I think it was something like 6 people on that pool pretty quickly.
The K's thing? Or the other? No, I didn't make any of these. Dive past Sam.
Volcoross did it.
Simpsons did it.
No, the door closed.
I didn't take my res, so I can res everyone.
Sure.
Can't find it. I tried to get a battle res out. So.
I survived.
You got me. I spent all that time hooking it back.
Yeah, so we lost Demon, Tikal, Nem, Youth, Grahalin, like all of them, even Senar. All of those are below 90% uptime on the boss fight.
Negative.
Losing Worm and Azula early on also didn't help.
Boss is up again. Please do not extra pull. Sin, can we go ahead and get a Soul Stone on Worm?
Were there any other things happening that we can clean up?
It's the soaks. That's the biggest thing. So, get out of the shield right away as soon as the ring comes out. So standing on top of the people. So like when I put down the Death Knight bubble, the shield, and eventually it's going to come out with the rings. Get out of group right away because we took a colossal amount of damage on our side. So everybody was underneath both of them.
I have a question, like, I don't know if this will help or not. Like, if you mark a healer from each side, and you just have everybody stack, like the range stack on that one marked person, and then whoever has the soak stand to the right of them, or to the left of them, or whichever, and then just kind of move over the group that's to the left when the soak comes out, would that be easier? Like, because the tanks are all, like, they could all stack on us, because there's no, like, frontal ability the boss does, so everybody gets stack on both tanks, except for the one soak person, and then kind of move in and out.
I mean, we were at 17% with 6 DPS that were like sub 90% uptime. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. So the for the left side, we all need to move left.
I think we're actually okay. The only thing we might need to do if the healing starts to become fine, like that's a question that we'd have to ask them, is if that's the case, then we just switch Campa back to DPS because we're going to get more out of it than...
After that tentacle hits and the soak is done, we need to readjust ourselves back to the right to some degree so that we are ready for the impending gigantic soak circle, because I think the right side, you guys outranged your circle, right? Is that what happened?
I think so.
A
couple times, yeah.
Campa, can you go ahead and go to DPS? Because I'm looking at the numbers, I think it's going to be awful close.
Okay.
Yeah, even with
like the heals, I think we're okay at the moment.
Yeah, we had 6 DPS that were like 70, or 5 DPS that were 75% uptime or below. So some of it's just like if we clean up some deaths, it'll be good, but couldn't hurt, especially if healing's feeling okay. I don't know.
But we may
get
have
more
to.
comfortable with the damage profile. I can do a little bit of cat weaving too, push that barrier.
I can switch to Acid Rain too. That'll get some extra DPS on the boss.
I mean,
With one healer down, let's.
Yeah,
let's just
I'd say in
not
high
do that
HPS
yet.
builds.
stay healing, please.
between Campa adding another 130-ish K DPS, 140K DPS, and then like the 5 DPS that died early, just staying up even to like 90% uptime, I think that probably is enough damage.
Yeah,
This is Quick speaking. I could solo heal this, no problem.
That does sound like me.
I mean, you
healed
have a
20
cold.
last night.
Quick, since when are
I
there
think
two
you
of
could do it.
Name do you have personal food, or name me drop another piece? Need a warrior buff, please.
I've got personal food.
Right on, Blood Death Knights, what?
Sin, if you need, it looks like you might need a repair. There's a repair bot here, but Red X.
Talk about propane in quick voice.
Just don't use, Zusha gave you assist. Just don't use X or Layer. But if you want to throw Zusha on your side for your soaks, why don't you use Condom Square Skull? Actually,
as far as the markers, or
let me look at this again. It's this one. This is Moon. So why don't you use? Let's change that. Star, Condom Skull for your soaks, and then I will use blue, green, and the purple marker for mine.
What are we marking?
Where the soaks are at, so that we know where we have to be as we go through.
For the people with the giant red circle on them?
The gigantic soak that we have to do. So we have an idea where it's at, so we don't know.
It's right next to the previous one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's always like right next to the previous one. So just don't go too far away. Or like if you're having to move far away, just come back.
Okay. Let's see. Everybody's ready? Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ta.
I did.
Oh no, he's back on here. He's pissed. Got a good crit on my branch, man.
Oh god.
I'm going to the right, 'cause that's where I was at.
So soon? No.
I died.
I'm on the left side of you, sorry, you're gonna have to go right. Soak now. Watch the incoming
Close,
things.
stay on me. Just close me.
Soak now. Big soak.
Is the blood PK shield coming up here?
Spread out.
I don't think we spread out in time.
We got too many dead at this point. Let's wipe it up and get reset. Worm's got a soulstone on him, so do not release. Burn him. Or lava. Get hit with the tentacle slam.
I completely fucked my opener.
It pulls you into the lava to the boss. That's interesting.
Yeah, it can still
I thought it stunned
kill
you if you stood into the grab.
What is twisting singe? Is that the small circles that we like
Yeah.
baiting fire?
Yes. So if you're standing in somebody else's circle, I think that's what that is.
So we were just on the even side. We were just too grouped up at that point. To the
Yeah, so like it's almost like halfway through the Serpent Fury cast, you kind of have to start spreading out. Push those out pretty early on. It's done.
I died. I guess you have to be entirely topped off before the circle detonates.
Yeah, I think so.
I took a combined 530k between the last tick and the eruption.
Like from the soap circle?
Yeah, like I had the soak circle, somebody was in it, and when it expired,
Well, you need 5 people in it, that's why. That's why there's a whole group with that should be with you. The range group. Well, on your side, it's unfortunately a melee, Restraza plus Kampa, Ubok, and Worm. Should all be in the range one.
Alright, really checking?
You might have one less if Restraza also gets picked by a circle.
Sure.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Check your files. Several look what we're off. Druid buff. Okay. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So. Go ahead and get him up. So.
Big sound with no battle race.
Our soak was over here instead of over there, but I don't know. I think I got hit by the lava.
Let's wipe it up quick and get reset.
Hey, quick question. You were saying 5 people had to be in, so were you referring to big soak or little soak?
Little soak. Everybody should be in the big soak. But you have a group, you're in a group, that group should be soaking with you. So I put range, so for example, you're in group 3, that's with ranged people. So if you're in the back soak, then Sinar, Cog, myself, and Azula should be good. If we're on you.
Oh, I died to Cataclysm Jaws, 900k.
And if it's on somebody, well, if it's on whoever, if it's not on you, Kozen, then you should be near the back soak, ready to jump in when it hits 0, and help them soak whoever it's on.
Alright, so I'm gonna call myself on that one. I misunderstood that and wasn't soaking, so my bad.
I had some trouble finding the melee soak on the even side.
Yeah, it was kind of right in the center. That's where I was at, trying to soak it, but
Fixing my sound files in a second.
Sure, Alex, sure.
We just grooving out to some Donkey Kong Country music because I don't like my streams being monetized because, you know, fuck Streamlabs not doing it.
I mean, Worm, I'm just gonna point out the fact 105k HPS? Question mark?
Hey, what's your pre-ceiling
5,
for?
4, 3,
I can do more than 105k on this fight.
1.
Oh crap, we're pulling. Oh.
Not yet. Don't go in early. Soak now. Soak now. Soak. Rest of it.
No, we don't, because Zeus died.
Okay. That's probably the ball game then.
Yeah.
I figured out. I guess it's what I'm doing. I'm dodging back towards the sun. And leave.
Hit the tentacle. Good hit.
2.5 million damage.
Don't really.
My parse.
Tico, what got you there?
I got the soap moved backwards on top of me and I died.
Yeah, the first phase is probably the most confusing because we're all kind of together. But I think the sides should still kind of stay on their own sides and move away from center as their first instinct, so that everybody's kind of together for the soaps and stuff.
That was my mistake. I always used to go back and forth to try and stay in the same
Yeah.
high, as it were, rather than
I mean,
running all the way out.
as
and
much
having
as-
to run all the way back for the big soak.
Yeah, as much as we can, that's good, just so that we can heal everybody, but
Looking for something, hang
it
on.
gets kind of confusing when there's 3 soaks right next to each other.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
that.
Not
It's
even that. It's just that's why I've died the past few times.
Yeah.
Is because I'm hanging out over here when the other 3 people who are supposed to be soaking are 60 yards that way.
Yeah, so on odds group, let's start onto the left of X, so we're in the right area. So this is
I think once.
center.
Yeah, so I think once the countdown on the soap gets to like 1 or 2 seconds, you gotta stop moving because people are getting close, and then if you step back, you just kill people. Or if you move left or right, the people that are coming in get hit by and die.
Alright, you're ready to check? Let's pull in. I need all the buffs, please. Ground, don't forget to eat.
This is going to be a good pull. I have a cat on.
Alright, here we go. So, odds be on the left side of X, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, just make sure you taunt it again, because I'm really cooking right now.
Watch out. Soaps in 2 seconds. Soap now. Soap now. Soap now. Big soap next. Come to the middle.
Okay, this is Death Knight's bullet. This. What's up?
Soak now.
Get him up. Go ahead and get him up on the side.
Soak now.
Keep moving with your ring.
Soak. Big soaps. Back to center.
This is the Demon Hunter, Darkness.
Too many range down right side. We don't have anybody soaked with range.
What are we, what are we, what's the white potato behind it? Just learning the dance?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say mechanics.
Yeah, it was, for me at least, that was us all moving in the same direction, running away from a tentacle as the circle switch, and also dodging the lava waves.
Let's wipe it up. Let's start over again. Come on, die, die, die.
I'm usually wishing I was somewhere else. It seems like there's a lot of movement, and like if it was, it's not entirely clear exactly where you're supposed to be. And as a Death Knight with a fairly high actions per minute rotation, I try to be economical with movement, but it doesn't seem to work here.
Yeah, I see. The lava coming out is pretty much the same almost every time. So you kind of know in the tentacle to try to line yourself up. Top down view is really good, or fairly close to a top down view. If you're not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, it's. I think the movement I'm thinking about is like, you know, oh, the soak circle's way the hell over there. Oh, that's great because it gives us more distance from the tail slam, but you know, getting over there in time and then getting back for the big soak.
So they should be somewhere between around 25 yards to the side. You could stand behind them at DPS. You could, if you're the front one, you could stand behind them at DPS. You could stand alongside of it. Obviously, when the tentacle comes out, you have to move. But you have all the way. You could be on the right side of it. Just make sure that you're close enough that you can get into it when the soak comes up. And it has a timer that goes down, and if you have like big wigs, or if you have big wigs, you can set a timer so it counts down, so it's an audible countdown that you can actually hear. I have that rolling on mine right now.
Yeah, I don't have to worry too much about dying from the tail slam or the things coming out, as long as I, you know, kind of keep my distance. But then it's a matter of finding, finding out.
Countdown going, it'll start counting down from 5, or depending on which one you select, there's one that'll start counting down to 10, so you can actually hear it count down.
Yeah, I've got a visual kind of timer. I'll start paying more attention to that to figure out what my cues should be.
Yeah. You guys complain about
making me look bad, Sam. Shit.
Second, I have to get up a little high here so I can look down to see where Quick's at. He's down there somewhere.
I'm gonna have to balance these 5 healers we have right now.
Druid buff, please.
Well, what I'm hearing is we can just leave Sam to his own devices and
Yeah,
all the healers go to the right
we
side.
can just go on the other side. Let Sam will take care of the other side.
No, he
Hey,
could
what about
just.
me?
He could go in the lava, and we'll all go in a circle. That's his lane.
Here we go. My group, the left side of X, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, try again just to make sure.
What?
So.
Probably gonna have to get him up over there.
Soak. Big soaks next.
We deathmatch shields after this.
Ugh.
Oh, it makes a huge difference. So your side does not have darkness for the next one.
So.
You stand?
No.
So. Well, you're only healing on the left side, so, as we said.
Darkness, get darkness.
Personals over here.
Yeah, we're on pace for getting this, but we have to have people up on time. You can see one person dies on the side, and you don't have that soak, and it just start bombing.
Yeah, one thing I'm seeing on this site at least is like when the tentacle comes down and the flood stuff comes out, like you don't have to be right on the edge where the lava is. You can come back a little bit, because when it comes out, I see him like running across, and it's like you got to stop. You just back up a little bit and let us stand in your soak, and it's so much better.
Yeah, they really shouldn't be the ones moving unless it's a tentacle or something happening. Everybody else should be going to them. So that causes a lot of confusion if your soak person is running around.
Yeah,
just stay still, let your people come to you.
The main problem we're having, it seems like every time there's a soak, the tentacle comes down. that's the main issue.
Yeah, that's.
What I'm saying is you can stand back from the lava, because the first one, there's one that usually goes right on the edge where the lava is, and then there's one a little bit, there's usually a gap between the two. Just back up and stand there, and then we'll come to you.
Yeah, the problem is when the tentacles come down right after the soak has popped, and we're all trying to run away from the tentacles, run away from the lava pools, and we're all running in conjunction. So,
yeah.
I think that's where
it's just rough. So like this light brown area that's between like where the marks are and then the lava ring is essentially where you can stand and not get hit by the sludge that comes out from the tentacle slam.
Well, hold again.
Yeah, but he did.
I killed him.
Yeah, I killed him. I one-shot his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, man. I hope he comes up and kills you, miss. I just... It's that smell. God. So I thought we had said that when the tentacles are coming down, if we're on the right side, we should move to the right side of the tentacle. Our group keeps getting split, so some people are on the left side of the tentacle and some people are on the right.
Everybody should go to the right. Should be consistent.
Yeah, so that's what killed me last time. Everybody was gone, and I was the only one that got back to help soak the soaker.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's if
we just have to keep moving that way.
on the soak person. Like if
Oh
right
boy.
side, and the tentacle comes down and it's to the right of you, and you're safe on the left of it.
You just
you
joined the
I would just stay
Discord.
there. Just wait till it goes away. Because I don't think that happens too often, though, doesn't it? Doesn't it usually push you further? I feel like.
Yeah, it's not horrible. I just
Oh,
mean
very
like
good.
a group is
Okay.
split, so then we're not getting all 5 of us back to the circle all the time.
Yeah, because the soak comes out almost right as the tentacle hits, or right a couple seconds after. There's not enough time to make it there if you go to the wrong side of the tentacle. So on Sam's side, which is the right X side, we're always going left of the tentacle, unless we absolutely have to go right. And then on the other
One of the
side,
best tracks
so
in
it's
this
each side,
game.
Everybody should always be going right of the tentacle. Again, unless there's an absolute emergency that you have to go left.
We love it from
And then we
Ports and
have
Scorch.
to turn around and move back in the opposite direction to stay close enough to the soak, otherwise the second.
The level hard, but the soundtrack bangs.
So
you gotta just reset yourself again. So
yeah, so I think that's clipped a couple people before, because whoever gets the soak the second time is turned around to come back. And then if people are like on my side, I'm going to the right. If I run back to the left, I'm going to clip people with my circle. So I just think we have to coordinate that a little bit better.
well, let's get a couple more pulls in. If anybody needs to repair, there is an auto hammer over here on the X side.
There's one on
the back.
side too. I didn't see that.
Alright. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So
Much better.
So
Twitter guys, keep it up.
so big soaps now.
Fields up.
I went in early. I'm a dumbass. I went in early. I'm a
Take
dumbass.
that. Okay, take it.
Camper, are you playing on
No.
dial-up or something, man?
What?
Your character is just all over the place on the screen, like flags.
So
I think so.
Darkness. You guys might have. You guys got the soak. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
if I look over here.
Odds look good.
Yeah, stack themselves.
Wipe it. Purple. Okay, let's get res. Demon, everything you see over here on our side is doing pretty good, right? Or our side, from what you can tell. Okay. I want you. Let's go ahead and let's switch Demon and Tico, so Demon can take a look at that right side and make suggestions for us. I think that'll be a wise choice.
Was anyone else having an issue when Campa had the thing? He was bouncing from left to right on the screen. I couldn't figure out where he was actually.
Yeah, someone on our side is fucking tweaking, dude.
Yeah, I think that's Campa. I couldn't figure out where he was standing.
Everything looked normal on my screen.
Oh, was it like doing the lag jump around thing?
Yeah, it looked like someone was
the
lagging.
worst I've ever seen it.
Can't put just do an exit out of game and then come right back in again.
Sure.
See if hopefully it'll reset it.
Yeah, that.
For Holland, you might want to repair if a hammer's still up. There is one still up by the feast.
Well,
it used to be the druid thing, so like Jor looked like a chess piece moving around. It was, and Oak did too.
Well, that was only when I was playing on fucking hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah, well, true. But Oak used to look like that all the time. In the middle of raid, he looked like a chess piece.
That's just no problem.
That's no problem.
It's just one of his quirks.
It wasn't just him though. It was like that was the thing that druids would do. No, I think right now, I think we'll get the intel that we need over there and whatever changes we need to make. Oh, you're fine. Campo was still logging back in, so. Yeah, so you're getting Rostary, you're getting a ring every time on your side for the your ranged ring.
I'm getting it for range, but if I run up so I can melee, I'm getting it for melee, or have gotten it for melee.
I think you want to be like in the center here. By the
yeah, I can melee it about right here, but
yeah, that's pretty much what you have to stay so you don't lose your abilities. That's where your stuff is at. And then for the other people that are in your group, for the range, you guys have to be pretty much on this hump right here, all the way around, for him to for the melees to be able to DPS on the boss. But the biggest thing right now is staying alive. So DPS isn't going to make a difference if we're not living to the end of the boss. So. biggest thing is focus on staying alive, and if we could stay alive for the first, 3 phases, it would be we'd have a shot at killing this thing. All right, here. Let's already check and then make sure camp is back.
I'm here.
Check your files. There's several people that wore off.
How are we doing on floor management? Are we? I mean, are we getting close enough to the end to know whether we're conserving enough?
There's no need for that. It's in specific places all the time.
So on this boss here, mechanics are the number one weakness. So it's again, it's on every boss. You got to focus on the mechanics, and then the DPS is second. Let's focus on staying alive, and then we can make adjustments. The goal is for all of us to be alive when we get to the end of the platform. If we don't have the DPS for it, then we make adjustments from there. But the number one thing, don't tunnel on doing DPS. Focus on the soaks and what you have to do: the dodges, the soaks, the tentacles, and you throw your DPS in there when you can. So I mean, we have the DPS based on the markers that we have, and I think we should be fine when we get to the end. But as soon as you die, because you're not paying attention, or something else happens, or somebody isn't paying attention, and we lose somebody, that's one less person for the soaks. And like I said, it compounds. So it really needs to be everybody in to have this boss down. So it is a mechanic thing. Maybe you could survive with one down, but like I said, it cascades once you lose a person.
I was just thinking about the lava and whether we're baiting it close enough to existing lava to not use up the whole floor by the time
it disappears. It disappears when the sunshine comes out. So
okay, great.
It's not like Smolder.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So big soaps next.
This is the Deathmatch Shields. Doing good here, guys. Keep it up. Shields up. Separated.
So
I'll hold the cooldowns until after.
I'm way over here, buddy. Soak. Big soaks.
Just darkness. it up.
So. So. Don't take it. You take it.
God.
Big sips.
This is the Death Punch shield on this one?
Yep. I had to move right before people could soak. So.
Come closer together. So. So. Keep going.
This is it.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Whew.
What do y'all go up soon?
That's called right there, man. It's a great night,
I
guys.
know.
Yeah, hell of a night. Hell of a night.
I want to thank everybody that came in to help us out. We really all appreciate it.
Yeah.
Several new faces, thank you guys for helping out. And again, when we have availability, you guys are always welcome to join us. We really appreciate that. Again, like we said, focus on the mechanics, do the and the boss will drop. So
And that's
awesome.
should be Mythic Vault stock for most everyone, I think, too.
Yes, it is. And then the real quick, just make sure for everything. Voting for officers is next week. The raffle ends and drawings will be on Saturday at 4 p.m. So there's that stuff going on. And then the next big thing for us, we are going to do continue doing the last three and on Heroic, and then going into Mythic until the 13th. And the 13th, we're just going to kill for rack only on Heroic. And then the 13th, we're also going to go ahead and do the achievement run. So we're going to do this raid's achievement run for the mount. We're on our mains, going into normal. Part of Lexi's group, the NTC group, will also be part of us that night, and have a good time getting that stuff done, getting those achievements. Should be a good time. And then after that night, basically after the 8th, from that point in time, we're going to lock out. So
I'm going to go ahead and